non-alcoholic beer.
It's like wiping your butt and blowing your nose with the same tissue. It's disgusting, fam. Okay, beer, if you say that beer tastes good, I know for a fact you dying on dirt. It don't taste good at all. Like, beer tastes like punishment, and that's why I gotta get you intoxicated so you can be oblivious to the fact that it tastes like that.
Men, do you have the same problem as me? Chocolate milk?
Nah. God just put the switch on the lightning. I watched it. He said, man, if I'm lying, may the Lord strike me down. He fired. Rest in peace to that brother. But is chocolate like a code word for something? I could barely watch. Lucky those were some blackberries, because things could have got grizzly. Nah, but for real though, putting you in that to-go plate with a dinner bell is actually crazy, fam. You should sue them.
All right, you ready? I bet you $100 I can get that quarter inside the bottle.
Oh! So we're just gonna skip over the fact that he ate the cell wall off that watermelon, huh? He gonna eat the rind and you ain't gonna pay it no mind. I don't care nothing about that quarter, fam. Why he do that?
If a grenade is thrown at you, most people think you can cover it with a mattress and survive.
My brother, who are you asking these questions to? Direct descendants of Darwin? They must have had super serum or something, fam. I'm not jumping on no grenade with no mattress, dog. I'm gonna get blown to smithereens.
Saving a quarter a day is $10,000 at the end of the year. Let that...
You know, I wish you great health in life, but if you ever find yourself in a situation where you needed a brain procedure, I'm pretty confident that you can get a discount. Sister, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I seen this right here, I had to imagine myself with an abundance of back, because that's just the direction I'm headed in. I mean, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it's like, but what I do know for certain is that I need it in my life. Why don't you give me peace? Oh, come on now, give me peace. You wouldn't make me beg. Look at me closely. Puppy dog eyes. Give me peace.
What would you do if you saw me coming at you like this?
Brother man, I think the correct question is, what is you gonna do if I see you coming at me like that at night? I am a Second Amendment American. You would catch more rounds than a basketball goal during a shooting contest. You do not want no peace. Hell no, this is right here. My girl Raven, she a little dusty right now because I drove through a storm. But if it ain't my car, it's these right here. Or I mean, if you cut like that, you can use one of these right here, bro. The good old ripstick. Or this joint right here, dog. I love using this. I mean, or you could go with the e-bike. Now we talking about just on the feet, bro. This right here has got to be the hardest one. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it takes a little while, but I'm gonna get there. Or better yet, well, you can have one of these right here. Look at that. Look at that. Well, you can. Got that. Yeah, that's it right there, boy. That's how else I do it, boy. You gotta get down. Yeah.
It says, is it legal to carry guns this big?
Hey, little buddy, cool? Brother staring at me like Ice Cube, like he got a problem or something, man. Like I done shorted him on the formula milk. Tried to take candy from him. Boy, like he's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Man, you better, hey, alright, you feel me? Just keep training, bro. But you gotta stop using all that momentum, man. You gotta get real strict with the form, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta control that movement. Looking like that wavy tube, man, at the car dealership, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get it all stiff and whatnot. You keep training. You can get it done. Man, this is exactly how they slice the pizza at the school pizza parties, bro. It be just thick enough for your taste buds to get excited. That's it. But that's what I mean when I say I want extra pepperoni on my pizza. That left side, that's the blueprint right there, dog. I'm talking about. I want it to seem like the pepperoni was just inconvenience with the cheese, bread, and sauce. Like I want the pepperoni like it's holding a pizza hostage. Oh, that poor child. Spine fragmented. Back in shambles. Oh, nice of you to join me. Now, I do have one question for you before we leave. What was that again? I mean, you tried to participate in the cheese roll. All you won was me guiding your soul to the crossroads.
I did
not know when you self-clean the oven, it get down like that.
Brother, because it's not supposed to. You ain't put it on self-clean, you put it on incinerate, okay? Fire is a biblical cleanser. You understand what I'm saying, fam? It's going to clean a whole lot more than that stove. You don't go put that fire out.
I did not know marshals had an inmate section.
A what?
A what is right? Boy, I had to reread it to make sure I wasn't tripping. You in the wrong store talking about marshals. You need to go to a library and get a dictionary.
Sometimes you're not invited to the function because you don't do coke.
And sometimes you don't get invited to the function because you do. And that's okay. As an adult, you can live your life however you want, fam. I'm not going to judge you. All I'm saying is you can't be at the kickback casually consuming cocaine in the summertime. Okay? This is not the season, you snowplow. Calm it down.
We push the rice onto the back of the fork and eat like so.
Or perhaps you could just use a spoon. What you gonna do next? Make a tutorial on how to breathe oxygen and use a straw? You seem like the type that'll unload the magazine and then throw the bullets at the opposition.
Bro, I am a person. Just because I can...
I mean, I'm baffled because, you know, I actually heard stories of this right here, fam. It was a dude said he was at a bar one time and got into it with this guy, and he punched him in the chest so hard he made his shoulders touch, man. Had him flapping like old saloon doors, and I thought it was a myth, but, I mean, I guess it's possible.
In one restaurant you will never eat at, no matter how hungry you are.
I mean, do I even have to say it at this point? It's been years of slander, and they still ain't added no seasoning to the recipe. They deserve this hatred. They food is like disrespecting the disabled, man. Tasteless. You know what I mean? Instead of raising canes, how about y'all raise the standards? Yeah, y'all food, mid, booty. And I ain't talking about the kind of be at the strip club either. I'm talking about a severe case of Nassau, boy. Just flat back, all the seats uncomfortable.
Why is nobody talking about how this almost unalived Busta Rhythms?
Ah, yes, Busta Rhythms, my favorite. Right next to Lil Wayne and The Baby, Jermaine Cole and Kendrick Duckworth.
As 30 seconds on each side? This is well done.
But wasn't done well. You said you cooked it for 30 seconds on both sides. I think if you use a stovetop instead of the sun god Ra to cook the steak, then it probably wouldn't turn out like that. I hope that helps.
Don't tell me why I was just swiping on Tinder and I saw my girl.
Maybe she was on there looking for you. That's where to find you, obviously. I mean, maybe she was on Tinder trying to loosen up. Get tender, loosen up, tender, because it, okay. I done scared that brother so bad he turned into a teapot, but I understand he did something wrong, bro. But you gotta understand the circumstances at the end, man. I mean, his sister had a baby, for Christ's sake, you know, and she passed away, and so he took it over, and the baby lost his legs and his arms, so now it's just a stump.
Michigan seafood boil.
Oh, one chair.
Now this right here takes skill, fam, because y'all done screwed up squared. I've seen more color at a clan meeting, dog. This ain't no seafood boil. This is boiled seafood, and on top of that, y'all did it all individually. I'm guessing she didn't see that study on them hand dryers, bro. You was better off taking a swig of that toilet bowl broth and letting your mouth get blown into by that, fam. That's actually disgusting. Brother man, you know when you bake pepperoni, you sweat grease. But when you put that cheese and sauce up under there, that really make for good eats. Now, I don't mean to intervene before your good feast, but I noticed that you cut it into 5, so all I'm gonna ask you for is to give me peace.
Off a skyscraper holding an umbrella. Most people think it would slow your fall.
Most people, brother, who did you ask? The family tree of Mary Poppins? The lineage of some Looney Tunes characters? Most people know that you would be a dirt dart if you tried that out. You know, maybe they should come out with an invention that varied depending on what it was that you were doing, but has served the same purpose to protect the dome piece during activities that the dome piece could be injured in. I think that would be life-changing for a lot of people, bro, because, you know, you can get brain damage from smacking your noggin on the concrete. I'm like 90% sure I fought one of these on Elden Ring, bro. When I was about to go up that staircase that the giant ball come down, you gotta dodge. It was out there in that courtyard. Yup, had them axes and stuff on it with the chains. Yeah, just the level of confidence I aspire to have right here, fam. Like, that boy, he probably couldn't be bullied by anybody, dog. But I'm just kind of curious, though. Like, how much is they paying y'all to do that?
A day. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's too...
I can see the strength leaving your body, boy. The door to fatherhood permanently closed, and all your kids experiencing an earthquake of magnificent magnitude. Yeah. Your nuts got treated like a bag of ice at a cookout, boy. Bet your nuts feel like a quarterback with a terrible offensive line, boy. Got sacked.
Excuse me? Oh my God, what is that?
Oh. Child. You were supposed to ask for Mickey D's, not Mickey's D. Those supposed to be chicken tenders. That chicken erect. You better hope it didn't come with any special sauce. Get it? Come with it. I'll see myself out. Oh yeah, boy, the Goliath Slayers. Yeah, I rock those. Get it? Rock those. Y'all can block me, bro. I feel like this is probably a good shoe, though, if you like a burglar or something, man. You could probably get into a car way faster with one of them sweet chin music to the window.
That's how tender they
Hack and saw off the bone tender, brother. Them ribs tough enough to get into the salty spittoon. That knife experiencing more friction than a bed at a lesbian slumber party. I think I seen less of a struggle getting King Arthur's Excalibur out of that rock.
When you rubbing your hands together, do you feel yourself rubbing your hand or do you feel your hand being rubbed?
Don't stop now. I done already caught you. You're over there looking like a housefly on a sandwich. You got them Birdman hands going. I seen you.
Y'all know what we need to normalize again? Close.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, close go hard, but we need to bring the whole thing back, bro. I was chilling one day and realized I had adult money, so I just went and got one. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Before you start hating and everything, just ask yourself this one question. Ain't I'm clean, though? I mean, come on, bro. You say, and then look, come on now. You ever said, well, I just see me not squabbling with no boys. Like, you feel me? Like, all I need now, bro, all I need is just like a, you know what I mean? Like, if I need to run somebody to balloons or something like that, I can just shing, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't got nothing accurate, but something like this, man, you know what I mean? You just let them know what's up. I probably gotta hold that. I don't know how they used to fight back when goddamn, why I do them dirty, man. We need to, I want to walk around with a sword on my back, but wait till I get it. I ain't gonna know how to act.
When you get in gas, do you pay at the pump or do you pay inside?
Fam, understand. I will push my car to another gas station before I walk in there and talk to them folks, man. Like, unwarranted human interaction, I just wasn't prepared for it, dog. When I leave my house, I have no intention of talking to a soul, bro. Like, I'm trying to get where I'm going and come right back.
deli sandwich.
I hope when you go to shower, the bath water cold. And when you go to make you another sandwich right before you finish, the bread start to mold. Boy, I hope your teeth clean, but the tint gold. Your tongue whiter than a tissue roll, and your breath smell like dog water, not out the feeding dish, but the toilet bowl, you dusty wench.
It's time to eat chili, y'all.
No, it isn't.
My brother, we can just skip right over greedy. This just nasty. Eating 10 pounds of turd tunnel is insane, fam. Like, you out here eating 10 pounds of bowel movement map. Your breath is gonna smell abysmal and in need of Pepto-Bismol. We got to stop this, dog. Man, it's that heat right here, bro, that made your mama start saying you letting the good air out, boy. You hear them cicadas outside hooting and hollering, you in for it, dog. It's that slave heat. Like, you walk outside and you can see the heat waves on the ground, man. You can almost hear the harmonica start playing, man. It's rough, dog. I almost got dehydrated just listening to it. Boy, I feel like the devil had put the oven on preheat and left the door open.
I don't know. Never, ever, 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 ever touch it.
Brother, I did not need instruction, okay? Some things just scream, don't touch me, and that's one of them, bro. It got entirely too many legs for me. Now, apparently, that is a bristleworm. I ain't never heard of no bristleworm. I ain't never seen no bristleworm. I hope and pray that I don't ever come across one. But for those of y'all that didn't know, you ain't supposed to touch it, because if you do, you're gonna get real itchy like a lot lizard that skipped the checkup. So, yeah. Y'all be careful out there.
People who shower 40 minutes and up, what are you doing?
Well, first of all, let's just acknowledge that if you're in the shower for longer than 10 minutes, man, you're trying to wash your sins away, and it just don't work like that. But if I'm being honest, though, it's only two reasons that I stay in the shower for a long time. The first one is because I'm, going through it, man. I'm trying to get my mind right. I'm reevaluating my life. But 9 times out of 10, though, if I'm in there for a long time, throwing a concert, absolutely, bro. And the audience is me, so, really don't matter what nobody else think, but I'm going to be in there singing, absolutely. Something about the walls in the shower, bro. That reverb that you get back, man. You think you sound like Fantasia, boy. I think you sound fantastic. I probably don't, but it's all good, though. I be singing to my heart's content.
Mechanic shop, and he talking about I need a Cadillac converter, but I drive a Jeep.
A Cadillac converter. and the worst part about it is she dead serious, too, boy. Yeah, bless her heart, man. She gonna be absolutely appalled when she find out that her gas tank ran out of ammunition. What's wrong with him? That brother's fed up with life. You got him in a lunchbox with a staircase. I jumped down them holes too. You got the man trapped in the hamster wheel of life, and he ain't even got one. So does that mean if I can tell that the one on the top is more blue and the one on the bottom is more green, that I'm like transitioning now? Like, am I a they, them? Brother man, I ain't gonna lie to you. There might have been Kratos on the other side of that door. You know, in a situation like this, man, you got manhandled in front of your girlfriend, you just gotta go home, bro, and, you know, sleep it off. Protect your peace. But, yeah, I'll see you in the gym.
You need to talk about how the only options after high school is trapping, scam.
A job. Trade school, college. I know these words probably not part of your vocabulary, but you know what? You go right ahead. That's one less monkey I gotta worry about sticking a big black baby mama maker into an overweight white woman.
Add mayonnaise to boiling water.
Brother man, I'm gonna stop it right there. I can already tell this recipe is for folks to think that air is spicy. I do not want no peace. Y'all not driving off fast enough for me. Let me paint the picture for you. You used a vehicle to hit a human being into a building, and the only thing that took noticeable damage was the building. Fam, you might have broke armor, but she got a second phase, fam. That health bar finna pop up. Y'all through. That better be a transformer y'all in, dog, or y'all cook.
The biggest misconception about protein...
That you can't season it? The food ain't gotta taste like punishment for you to get gains, fam. Okay, that chicken right there so white. When I tried to take a stab at it with a fork, it said, hey, you're walking on thin ice, pal. You know, I went to the store recently after a workout, man. I wanted to treat myself to a steak. I really put the work in, man. I deserved it. But on the way there, a storm came about, man, and I wasn't prepared, not gonna lie. I still had my flat-foot shoes on. If you don't know what that is, it's basically just an armored sock. And I stepped out of my car and to what felt like a river. And the entire trip, just walking through the store, just each step just killing my desire to live. And at one point I found myself just thinking, man, I wonder what heaven like. So when I seen this video, it made me think to myself, man, you know, what kind of turmoil and pain you had to experience in life to make you hate yourself this much. Doing the James Brown and nothing but socks and tub water. You know, the Arkham Asylum is only an asylum to those that find comfort in chaos, and I'm afraid, my brother, that you fit the description. Maybe the caption should say things that aren't illegal but should be.
Which one of these cups is better?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, boy. Back in the day, it'd be field day, you outside. That water in that paper cup be colder than the AC in the igloo. But it do taste like arts and crafts construction paper a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Then the water in the plastic cup, you know what I'm saying? It's cold, you know, it's decent, you know, but it just kind of tastes like the main antagonist to a sea turtle, bro, you know, pollution. So I'm gonna have to pass on both. I think water hose water is superior.
Okay, on my wrist now.
Boy, that's about as dumb as sitting on the TV to watch the couch. Come on now. I can't even call you my brother, man. You made that oversized rib sandwich and put all the sauce on the wrapper. But you know they say that a good rib don't need no sauce, so I guess I still try me a piece. You wanna know what you look like? Like a liar? You ain't fooling nobody, bro. You a mimic. You like you the kind of person that you need to settle your disagreements with verbally. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you think you slick? That punch could have knocked the wind out of oxygen. I don't want no smoke.
The worst thing to hear while you getting jumped.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. My opinion on that done evolved over time because, you know, I almost got jumped once in my life, bro. My older brother pulled up right on time, though. Say today. Got to get my fair one. But dang, bro, you know, the worst thing I used to think could happen to you was them say, put your teeth on the curb. That's a terrible way to go out. But then, you know, we learn things about people in this world, bro. And now, I think the worst thing I can hear while I'm getting jumped is let Diddy get some licks in. I'm not trying to take that. Put my teeth on the curb, brother. Get me up out of here. You know, or even worse, have y'all heard about a Glock Dookie? A Glock Dookie, fam? If you don't know what a Glock Dookie is, go look it up, bro. It's something they be using in prison, bro. And I mean, you already getting stomped out and manhandled. And hey, man, hit him with the Glock Dookie. Somebody put a laser beam on one of them, bro. Pinpoint accuracy with fecal matter and other things that shouldn't be in the toothpaste tube. That's crazy, bro. Like, probably what's worse than that, man? Maybe Saucy Santana, because he told old boy, he said, if I beat you up, I'm gonna do it to you afterwards, bro. The stakes is way too high for fighting nowadays, bro. I want to be peaceful.
No matter how many times I fry spaghetti, I cannot get it to taste like my mother's.
Man, I feel you, bro, because it's like when your mom and grandma make food, it's like they put magic in it or something, bro, because my mama give me a recipe, I follow that thing down to the barcode, you hear me? It don't never taste the same. I watch them do it with my own eyes, nothing. It's like, man, my grandma, she used to make us pancakes. I don't even like pancakes like that, but her pancakes was fire. Still can't make them, bro. Like, you got to go see them to try that food. I don't know if that's like the world's way of getting you to go visit them more, man, but you know, that brother right there, he lost his mom. You know what I'm saying? He can't go visit her. And that's just You know, it really put it in perspective for you, man. You should cherish your people while they're here, man, and spend that time with them. You know, I hope you're grieving properly, bro, and you know, you get to find a new way to move forward in a situation that's always gonna stick with you. And I hope one day maybe you can get that spaghetti to taste a little bit more like mine. Oh boy, I'm finna rant, cause see, before y'all say anything, I used to work fast food. My first job was at Dairy Queen, bro, home of the Orange Julius, bro. I was making the ice cream and the food, you know what I'm saying? Standing on business, come on now. But that's not why we're here. My mom is a chef, so I learned how to cook at a very young age. I cook like 2 to 3 times a day from scratch, bro. If you have my food, you can comment and let them know that I'm amazing, bro. I'm not tooting my own horn. I can show you if we cross paths in real life. But I'm finna rant because, bro, if I'm eating fast food, it's only because I had to, bro. I will never choose fast food or honestly even sit down restaurants because my food's just that much better. I'd rather have something that tastes good to me. The problem is if I do come to get fast food, I'm not going to even request for it to be fresh. I'm just going to ask you to be honest with me, bro. Is the food fresh? They be lying to me, bro. To my, yeah, it is, man. And then I get the food that tastes like yesterday. Y'all be ruining my day, bro. I hope y'all know that. I ain't gonna even wish nothing bad on you. I just wanna let y'all know y'all really be ruining your boy day, man, because I already had to settle for mid-tier food, and then they gotta taste like previous, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Y'all getting paid to be there anyway, so you might as well make it. It's not like you're gonna lose anything. Why? Because avocado tastes like an evil bean, bro. Avocado tastes like conveyor belt and boot leather. And I know what those things taste like. Bro, it tastes like a piece of candy corn that got held in the armpit for 10 minutes, bro. Like, I don't fool with avocado, bro. And I wanted to like it because it looked good, you know what I mean? I want to eat guacamole and stuff like that. Had them little sandwiches y'all be getting. The white girls be posting them, bro. I wanted to try that out, man. But I seen there was avocado on it, man. Every time I try sushi, I get this, I think it's like a Philadelphia roll or something like that. It be busting until that avocado hit my taste buds, man. It's punishment. Ground beef ain't that bad though. I don't know why you eating the food like that, but I ain't knocking it, man. If that's what you love, you know. People forget that you can enjoy what you enjoy, and I can not like it, and you can still enjoy it, and I can enjoy what I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So if you like it, I love it for you.
If someone shot you, but you had massive muscles,
you can bleed out buff. I think people forget that, man. You know, they get to pumping that iron, their ego get big, man. They forget that the greatest human flaw is having a hole poked in you. Without medical attention, you ain't gonna be worth too much after a while, man. So you gotta keep that in mind, because, you know, we used to like shooting the hands. You know, a lot of people like to box. Me personally, I like to squabble, bro. If we gotta take it past words, I like to fight and then have that mutual respect afterwards. But, you know, that ain't the times we live in. So you gotta be careful, because some of y'all ego be getting too big. You know, you can be 6'5", 250 and get divided by 9.
We're in Kettering, Ohio at Demnicka's